Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here, ZSBN. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers and the preseason game against the LA Clippers. I just want to give you guys my thoughts and my opinions about the new Lakers who participated in this particular game in the preseason against the LA Clippers at the Staples Center. And I just want to give you guys my thoughts and my opinions about it. Without further ado, let's just get right into it. So guys, as of today's game against the LA Clippers, it was just a preseason game. Usually I don't really make videos when it comes to the Lakers and preseason. I usually just look at the results of the preseason and give you my thoughts and my opinions overall of what to expect for the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes to the starting lineups and the backup roles and what's the expectation moving into the regular season, which, by the way, is going to begin on December 2nd for the Los Angeles Lakers, and they will ironically be facing the LA Clippers. And what I witnessed in tonight's game against the LA Clippers in the first game of the preseason is that, even though LeBron and Anthony Davis and I believe Marc Gasol did not play in tonight's game, it was rightfully so, because you should really save our top stars for the regular season, so we can honestly, because we already know how they play, so it's not like we need to see how they practice and see if they are willy enough to go and be part of the starting lineups. I mean, it's without a question they are going to be starting for the Los Angeles Lakers. But we saw the results. The Lakers won against the LA Clippers, and it was just basically most of the players who are potentially going to be in the bench roles. I mean, the key player, in my opinion, that really stepped up, in my opinion, that was really great to watch was Horton-Tucker. I mean, the guy averaged 19 points, and I believe he averaged 9 rebounds. So, in his second year with the Los Angeles Lakers, and, in his career as well, he's showing that he is capable of being part of the Lakers rotation. Now, it's not to say that he's going to start, but he could potentially be a solid backup for potentially either KCP or possibly Wesley Matthews. So it's that sort of idea that he could potentially be part of that sort of rotation for the Los Angeles Lakers moving forward into the regular season. So, I mean, his performance was not bad. I mean, I can honestly see him being part of the rotation, like I said, and maybe he could back up LeBron James. I mean, he has the size and he has the ability to play multiple positions, but I can honestly see him maybe be part of the rotation at the shooting guard position. So that's something to look forward to when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers moving into the regular season. So great job tonight for Tucker. When it comes to Kyle Kuzma had a great performance out there tonight. Let's not deny it. I mean, he averaged 18 points. But, he's still struggling when it comes to shooting. Maybe he just needs to get his bearings in. And it kind of looks like that he's going to be part of, the backup role, possibly backing up LeBron James or maybe possibly Anthony Davis. But that still remains to be seen about that sort of rotation. He will be coming off the bench. I mean, there's no denying that. He does want to start, but at the same time, when you have the superstars of LeBron and Anthony Davis being the starters at his particular position, there's no denying that he will, that he wants to start. But, at this circumstance that he's in, he will be backing up potentially LeBron and Anthony Davis. I can honestly see that happening, and, hopefully he will have better stats and better performance this go around, because as we already know, the circumstance with Kyle Kuzma last year, I can honestly give him a little bit of credit for last season, because he did come off from an injury, and he didn't return until possibly late November last season. Maybe it was in December, something like that. So, and it was just a different circumstance that he was in, and hopefully he will just have a better season this go around when it comes to stat wise, and his possibly being the third option. But that I'm just throwing things out there. It still remains to be seen who will be that third option. But it kind of looks like right now that it is Montrezl Harrell or possibly Dennis Schroder. As of tonight, what we witnessed from them, I mean, Montrezl Harrell, he is somebody that the Lakers did a good job at signing in this free agency market. I mean, we can witness that he was well deserved for the sixth man of the year, and and we saw that in the first half. I mean, he was leading the Lakers so far, and then we saw Tucker came in and with his scoring out there, led the Lakers tonight. And Montrezl Harrell, I mean, he averaged, I believe, 13 points out there tonight, and I think he had 10 or 12 rebounds out there. So the ability of him going out there every single night and grabbing those rebounds is just something that the Lakers do need from him. But we still have to see what Marc Gasol will bring to the table. But it kind of looks like that he will be backing up Marc Gasol, because the Lakers do need a big man of the size of Marc Gasol to protect the rim, and he does have shooting in his resume, so that we still have to see how Marc Gasol will play alongside LeBron and Anthony Davis. We could potentially see that in the preseason, but still remains to be seen about that. But Montrezl Harrell, I mean, he was just he played very well against his former team, and he really showed out, and just I can honestly see him maybe averaging throughout the season possibly around 13 points a game. I mean, that's really logical, and he could average around 10 rebounds a game, maybe 8. So it kind of shows that he getting his bearings in, and he kind of showing his love for of his appreciation to play on the Los Angeles Lakers. And I have to say, he looks good with the Lakers uniform. I mean, that's just me, but he played very well out there, so great job for Montrezl Harrell. Like I said, with the whole Dennis Schroder situation, there is some speculation that he is going to start for the Los Angeles Lakers, but it still remains to be seen about that. Personally, I like the idea of Dennis Schroder coming off the bench as that sixth man to, basically take the weight off of LeBron James, who is possibly potentially going to either start at the point guard position, or you never know, Dennis Schroder could be the starter for the Los Angeles Lakers at the point guard position. So but he had 10 points out there, and I think he went 2 of 2 from the three, so his shooting ability is something that we are really looking forward to when it comes to the regular season and what he will bring to the table. So it's just something that we are expecting a lot from Dennis Schroder. He's an upgraded version from Rajon Rondo with his defensive abilities, playmaking, and the only perk that maybe Rajon Rondo didn't have was shooting, which Dennis Schroder has a history of doing so. So he did average 10 points, but we can honestly logically can see him average around 15 points a game. I mean, that's something that's or 12 points a game. I mean, that's something that I can honestly see that will be a huge help to the Los Angeles Lakers if he just averaged that sort of route. So, a solid performance out there for Dennis Schroder. When it comes to the rest of the Lakers squad, from Wesley Matthews, I mean, he showed some ability out there. I honestly, I don't really count the preseason guys. I mean, that's just me. If you guys think that the preseason is so important to you. I really want to know your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section. But yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to say that it's not so important, because we need to witness how our players play when it comes to their ability, if they are capable of starting or being part of the backup roles or part of rotation. I mean, maybe there's someone else that did a better job than the other player. I mean, it's rightfully so. I mean, you need to have preseasons when it comes to that sort of route. But when it comes to wins and stat-wise, I mean, I don't really count that. And I just think that it's, I just don't really think that it's such a great, because, when you see the players like LeBron and Anthony Davis and stuff like that, I mean, sometimes they don't give us the best ability to just see them play well. So it's just a preseason. So but other than that, when it comes to seeing how players perform and if they are rightfully so could potentially start or potentially back up, I mean, that sort of route goes long ways when it comes to the Lakers mindset, when it comes to who will start and who will be the backup and being part of the rotation. So guys, please comment down below, like, subscribe to the channel, share my videos, and please give me your thoughts about the Lakers' first game in the preseason against the LA Clippers. And you could expect some more videos from me when it comes to more preseason games of certain players who show some great results when it comes to their ability to perform in the regular season, and may possibly see how they play in rotation wise. So expect more videos from me when it comes to that sort of instance. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I really want to know your thoughts and your opinions when it comes to the Lakers and the starting roles and the backup roles. I mean, the idea is, when it comes to my prediction of who's going to start, can go multiple ways when it comes to where Frank Vogel and the mindset of who's going to start and who's going to potentially be good backups for the starters. Like I said, with the whole Dennis Schroder, his ability wants to start is well respected. But if any given moment, if LeBron wants to be the starter for the point guard position, it can go LeBron, it can go Wesley Matthews, or possibly KCP, and then at the small forward position, it could go Kyle Kuzma, and then Anthony Davis, and then Marc Gasol, or it can be LeBron and KCP. Made a mistake. Dennis Schroder, KCP, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Marc Gasol. But it can go either way. We could potentially see the idea of who's going to start possibly next week. So that's something to really look forward to when it comes to that sort of idea moving forward when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers. So I really want to know your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section down below. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and please like all my social media sites, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I really want to know your thoughts and your opinions when it comes to the Lakers moving forward when it comes to the regular season and the starting roles and the backup roles and maybe the rotations. So I really want to know your thoughts about it, and I'll see you all in the next video. Guys, make sure to like all my social media sites. I'll leave the links into the description of this video so you guys can check out my social media sites, and of course subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.